Europe's energy crisis has seen President Vladimir Putin broaden his sphere of influence and secure massive gains for gas giant Gazprom, experts have warned. Gazprom, which is a state-owned gas company, has been accused of trying to manipulate the market by selling just enough gas to make sure the prices stay high. As the third-largest gas producer in the world, Gazprom typically supplies more than a third of the energy needs of the countries across the European Union. However, flows dwindled to a 6-year low in November as the company only pumped about 12.7 billion cubic feet of gas. For months now, gas supplies from Russia have dropped well below the levels seen before the pandemic. For homes, businesses and storage facilities around Europe, the volumes of Russian gas they received this year have been almost a quarter below those in 2019. Meanwhile, Gazprom's profits soared to 581 billion rubles, £5.8 billion, compared with a loss for the same period last year ago on sales that soared by almost three-quarters to 2.37 trillion rubles, £24.4 million, another record high. This slowdown of gas supply coincides with a global post-pandemic surge in gas demand that has triggered blackouts and record energy market prices across the globe. Russia has also been accused of decreasing supplies of gas to speed up certification of the new Nord Stream 2 pipeline, which was recently suspended, causing prices to spike in Europe. The Russian government denied allegations that it is using its vast reserves of gas as a political tool to influence European nations and fast-track the Nord Stream 2 certification. However, Mr. Putin has suggested earlier this year that Europe's energy woes could be solved by approving the project. He said, "Of course, if we could expand supplies along this route, then, 100%, I can say with absolute certainty, the tension on the European energy market would significantly decline, and that would influence prices, of course. This is an obvious thing." Gazprom has claimed that it is meeting all long-term contracts with its European customers and blames the lower spot exports on low gas storage levels itself, which many analysts feel skeptical about. en3rgy, an independent energy research company, calculates that if Russia were to raise its volumes of gas exports by 20%, it could bring the market price of gas in Western European markets down by 50%. Instead, Carlos Torres Diaz, a director of gas research at Rystad, said that Gazprom has managed to strike a careful balance between selling as much gas as possible without raising the volumes in the market to the point that it lowers the market price. He added, "For years Europe has relied on gas as a relatively affordable energy source with lower emissions than coal. The prices this winter could encourage more countries to develop more renewable energy to protect themselves from future energy market spikes." According to Emil Avdaliani, a professor at the European University in Tbilisi, Georgia, this gas crunch that Russia has been accused of creating also serves another purpose other than profits. He said, "At the same time, Every Russian move is part of a wider strategy to use energy as a tool to broaden its influence through Europe. Moscow is essentially banking on the idea that these countries have no other alternatives,